Hi friends, welcome to the channel Unshackling Sudoku and Puzzles. Myself Ashish, and today I'll be covering a video on Sudoku variant called Little Killer Sudoku. This Sudoku was featured in one of the LMI contest Logic Masters India website, and the contest name was Mean Minis Contest. The whole contest was authored by Rakesh Rai, and the speciality of this contest is all of the Sudokus in that contest are just 6 by 6 grid Sudokus. So usually 6 by 6 grid Sudokus are very easy to solve, but all of the Sudoku in that contest are really tough to solve. Every Sudoku has a different logic, some narrow logic, some global logic to even start the Sudoku, and that is the specialty of Rakesh Rai. He usually constructs Sudokus in such a way that the Sudoku will have a narrow logic or maybe a global logic too. So he is an excellent author, and I would really suggest you to try the contest. You can still download the Sudoku PDF offline and try to solve the Sudokus leisurely. So there are some great Sudokus and really great puzzles with amazing themes and superb solve paths. So I would really suggest you to check out the contest page. I'll give the link in the description below for the contest page and even the Sudoku that we'll be solving today. The online interface for the Sudoku that we'll be solving today. One of the other speciality of that contest is usually in a 6 by 6 grid Sudoku, we know that the numbers that we place are from 1 to 6 in each row, each column and each 2 by 3 box, right? But in that contest, all of the Sudokus doesn't have this rule. It means that you need to find out that the numbers from 1 to 9. So any number from 1 to 9 can be used. Any 6 numbers between from 1 to 9 can be used in the grid, and it's in the part of the solving that we have to find the 6 numbers and then solve the Sudoku. It's a really lovely idea, I would say. So I would recommend you to go to the contest page and check out the Sudokus. Coming on to this Sudoku, according to the rules, we have to place 6 different digits from 1 to 9, right? Including 1 and 9. So we are not sure what are the digits. We'll have to find out the digits. It's the part of the solving. So we have to place 6 different digits in each row, each column and each 2 by 3 box, right? And the numbers with the arrow indicates some of those numbers in the particular direction. So it means that the sum of these two numbers is 14, sum of these three numbers is 19, and sum of these 4 numbers is 21. So numbers can repeat within a direction unless it is obeying the classic rules, right? So let's see how can we start the Sudoku. So before starting, we'll have to find out what are the numbers that are used. So let us see if we can find the numbers that are used. Usually in a little killer Sudoku, we have to look out for lower numbers or higher numbers, because those are the things that help us to get a few digits in the Sudoku. So maybe if you see this 33, it should help us to solve the to get a few digits. So what is the maximum sum you can get in this direction? You can have 9 and 8 here, because you can use any of these 6 digits between 1 and 9. So let us see if we get a 9 and 8 here, a 9 and a 9 here, right? So the sum is 35. 27 plus 8 is 35. So we are not getting anything. Maybe there will be some digits that are near to 9, 8 or 7 a max. So let's see if we get anything else. Okay, let's see this way. The sum of these 4 digits plus sum of these 3 digits, plus sum of these 2 digits, right? So the sum of all these digits will sum to 33 plus 19 plus 15, which sums to 67, right? Which means that sum of this 3 plus 5 plus 1, right? Sum of these 9 digits will be sum to 67. So do we get anything in that? Okay. So what happens if we okay, so what happens if we take this as these are the maximum numbers? Maybe let us take this 7, 8, 9, right? And this is 9. So what is the sum now? 9 plus 7, 8, 9 gives you 33, and 33 minus the remaining 67, the total sum is 67. So the sum of these 4 cells is 33 minus 67 gives you 34, right? Exactly. So okay, one of the trick here. Okay, that's a great trick. So if you see this thing, what is the maximum sum you can get by adding 5 different digits? The maximum sum we can get is 35, right? 98765, right? So the maximum the maximum sum you can get from adding 5 different digits is 98765, which gives you 35. And we have got 34 by giving by using the maximum sums out of this box. So it means that, okay, it means that sum of these 4 cells will either be 33 or 32 at least, not less than 32. So what happens if you have the sum of these 4 cells as less than 32? So let us assume that you have 6, 8, 9 here and an 8 here. So the sum is 31, right? So 31 minus 67 gives you 36. So is it possible to have 36 with 5 different digits? Sum to 36 with 5 different digits? I don't think so. So it means that the maximum sum you can get in these 4 digits is 34. 7, 8, 9 is 24 plus 9 is 33. I mean to say 33, or the minimum sum is 32, right? Which means that we'll have one less than the maximum number. So the maximum number here is 1. I mean to say 8. Sorry, the maximum number here is 9, which means you can have at least 8, not less than 8. You need to have at least 8 here, because if you have 7 here, you will get some of these 4 cells less than 32, which will contradict this as 36, and you cannot have 36 with 5 different digits. So we already marked that the maximum digits in these 3 cells is 7, 8, 9, which means that it can be still 6, 7, 8, 9. So which means that the sum of these 5 cells is either 34 or 35, not less than that and not greater than that, right? So we got a few digits now. How? Let us see. Sorry. So if you have sum as 35, the only possible way is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And if you have sum as 34, the only possible sum is digits are 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we know that either of these 5 cells will have sum as 34 or 35, which means that 6, 7, 8, 9 is surely these are the 4 digits that will be used in the grid because of the 34 or 35 sum, and either of 4 and 5 will be used. Maybe both can be used, but for these 5 sums we know that the sum has to be either 35 or 34, and by this we can conclude that one of these cells will either be a 4 or a 5 for these 5 sums, right? So we got the 4 digits now. Let's see if we get any one more digit. We know that one of the digits has to be 4 or 5. Let us see if we get the 6th digit now. Okay, let us see the dual sum now, because we have already marked that the digit either has to be 8 or 9. So what happens if you have a 9 here, right? Let us see if we have a 9 here. If you have a 9 here, the dual sum can only be fulfilled now by having 1 and 2. You need to have both 1 and 2, but not sure about the order. It can be in any order, which means that both 1 and 2 will be used in the grid. And now we have 7 digits used instead of 6, right? You cannot have 7 digits used in a 6 by 6 grid. You need to have exactly 6 distinct digits used. And if we have a 9 here, both 1 and 2 will be used, and one of the 4 and 5 also will be used, which means we have 7 digits used here, which will violate the rule, which means that we have got one digit as 8 in the grid now. I'll mark it with the green color maybe. Yeah. So we got the 8 in the grid. Now we know that the dual sum can only be fulfilled by 1, 3, 1, 3 or 2 and 2, right? But again we have the same scenario. So if we use 1 and 3, both 1 and 3 will be used in the grid, which will again violate the grid rule, because 7 digits will be used, which means that both 1 and 3 won't be used, and the 6th digit used in this grid will be 2, right? So we got the 6 digits now. The 5th this digit is yet to be known, either 4 or 5, but we have got the 6th digit, which is 2, right? And now we know that the sum of these 5 digits would be either 34 and 35, which will be 6, 7, 8, 9, and either 4 or 5. The 2 has to be here, right? The 2 has to be here. Now if you see this 14 sum, right, this 14 sum can be fulfilled by 6 and 8 in any order, or 9 and 5 in any order, right, between these two cells. But we already know that 8 is already used, so it has to be 9 and 5 in any order, 5 and 9. So we have got the fifth digit now. Instead of 4, we know that 4 is not used and 5 is used now, because 9 and 5 is for sure used here, which means that the fifth digit here is 5. So we have got the 6 digits used here in the grid. I think so this should be an easy solve now. Let us see if we can solve it easily. So the other 2 digits here, 6 and 7. And for the 15, we know that it has to be 6 or 9 and 7 and 8, right? 6 or 9 and 7 and 8. And 8 cannot be used because 8 is used here, which means that 7 cannot be here. Because to fulfill the 15 sum, if you have an 8 here, we have a 7 here. So if you are not using an 8 here, we will eliminate the 7 from here. And now at the start we already concluded that the sum of these 4 digits can either be 32 or 33, not less than that and not more than that, which means that 8 is already used and 32 minus 8 would be, right, 24. So you cannot have 25 by the 3 digits. So 33 minus 8 would be 25. It means that the sum of these 4 digits would be 32, and if we take the maximum of these 3 digits, maximum sum of these 3 digits will end up is 32. We already know that the 5 digits here are 35. 35 minus 67 is 33. 35 minus 67 is 32, which means the sum of these 4 digits is 32, and it can only be fulfilled by having the maximum digits here, 7, 8, 9, right? Can we have, what is the maximum digit? Okay, what is the minimum digit we can have here? Can we have a 6 here? So 6 plus 8 would be 14. 14 minus 33 is 19, right? So can you have 19 in these two cells? No, it is not possible. Which means that you cannot have 6 here. You cannot even have 7 here. So 7 plus 8 will be 15. 15 minus 33 is 18. So you cannot have two different numbers having sum to 18, right? Which means that it has to be either 8 or 9, right? And which means that 5 has to be in one of these two cells. No other place in this box will have 5. We have already marked all the pencil marks here, which means that 5 has to be in these two cells. And for the 19 now, we already have a 5 here, which means that we need to have 14 more with this, with the two sums. So is 9 possible? If we have a 9 here, which means that we will have both these cells as 5. We know that one of the digit is 5, and if you have a 9 here, 9 minus 19 is 10, right? So if one of the digit is 5, the other has to be 5 to get a sum as 19, which is not possible, which means 9 is not possible here. So if you have a 7 here, we'll have 7 in these two cells. 7 plus 12 is 19. And if you have an 8 here, we'll have 5 and 6 in these two cells as the sum, which means 5 is already used. It will either be 5 or 7 or 6 or 7, 6 or 5, right? And so if you see now, 5 in this column, in the first column, has to be in these two cells, right? No other possibility for the 5 in this column. And let's mark the 2 now with the classic rules. 2 has to be in these two cells, and 2 has to be in these two cells in this box, and no other possibility, right? 2 can be in any of the cells. So can you have a 2 here? So if you have a 2 here, you already have a 2 here, which means for the 26 sum, we already have 4 here. The sum of these two digits will be 4. So can you have the sum of these two digits as 22, the remaining sum? 26 minus 4 would give you 22. So you cannot have two numbers with the sum of 22, which means that 2 cannot be here and 2 has to be here. And 2 in this box has to be in these two cells, right? Okay. Oh, you have an 8 here. Okay. Oh, very narrow logic. Great logic here. Okay. So what happens if you have an 8 here? You have a 6, 9, 8 possibility. Let us mark what happens if you have an 8 here. If you have an 8 here, you will have a 7 here, right? And you will have a 9 here. Now what happens to this direction, the 33 sum? Just let us add what are the digits now. 8 plus 9 is 17, and because of this 7 you get an 8-9 pair, right? So 8 and 9 is 17 again. So 17 plus 17 gives you 34, right? Such a narrow logic this is. It is really difficult to see during a competition time, I would say. Which means that we had a 6, 8, 9 possibility here, 8, 9 possibility here, and 7, 8 possibility here. And we have already deduced that it cannot be 8 here, which means it has to be 6 and 9, right? And because of this 6, 9, 7, you get a 6, 9 here. So if you have a 6 here, you will have a 9 here because of the 15 sum. And if you have a 9 here, you will have a 6 here. Which means you have a 6, 7, 6, 9 pair here, which gives you a 5, 7 pair here, which gives you a 8 here, right? The only possibility in that cell. And because of the 5, 7 pair, you already got a 12 sum, and the remaining sum is 7 for the 19 to be fulfilled, which means this has to be 7, and we get a 8, 9 pair in these two cells, right? Okay. Again, so if you see this column now, really this Sudoku, this 6x6 Sudoku seems to be very tough. It is really difficult to create a tough 6x6 Sudoku. So if you see this column now, where can 9 go in this column? Because of 6, 9 pair you cannot have 9 here. Because of the 8, 9 pair you cannot have 9 here as well. Which means 9 has to be in either of these two cells, right? So if you see the 14 sum now, 5 cannot be here. So if you have a 5 here, you need to have a 9 here for the 14 sum, and we have already deduced that 9 has to be in these two cells, right? Which means that 5 has to be here, and the 14 sum can only be fulfilled with the 6, 8 pair. So 9 is already eliminated, and the other digit is 6, 8, right? Okay. So we got a triplet here, 6, 8, 9. Wow. Even 6x6 Sudoku we are getting a triplet. Such a incredible Sudoku this is. So we get a 6, 8, 9 triplet, which means that the other digits have to be 2, 5 and 7, right? 2, 5, 7, right? Yeah. 2 plus 2, 14. Okay. Can you have a 2 here? So if you have a 2 here, so we already fulfilled that for the 21 sum we have already got 19, which means 9, and 9 minus 21 is 12, right? So if you have a 2 here, you need to have a 10 here. Same way, if you have a 2 here, you need to have a 10 here to fulfill the 21 sum. 7 plus 2 is 9, 9 minus 21 is 12. So you cannot have 2 in both of these cells, which means that 2 has to be in these two cells, right? The only possibility. And because of these two now, for the 19 sum we already got a 2, which means 17 is yet to be fulfilled, and 17 can only be fulfilled by 8, 9 pair. One of the cells will be 8 and the other cell has to be 9, right? And we already know that 8 has been used here, which means this cell cannot be 8, and this cell has to be 9, and this cell has to be 8, which gives you a 6 here, a 8 here. Now I think so the Sudoku will complete easily. That we are getting digits now very fast, which gives you a 5 here, a 7 here, and a 6 here. And because of this 6 we get a 7 here, and because of this 5 a 9 here, and a 5 here, and a 5 here as well, and a 6 here, and 8 and 5 here, right? So 6 and 7 is possibility is pending. 7 here and 6 here, which gives you 8 and 9 possibility remaining in this column. So 9 and 8, 5 and 9, so 9 and 5, and I would say here is 7, here is 6 and 7, right? Which means 6 has to be here and 7 has to be here. This was such an incredible Sudoku. The most important logic was finding the sum of these 3 digits is 67, which means that the sum of these 5 cells will either be 34 or 35, and in both the cases we know that 6, 7, 8, 9 is already used, and because of a 9 here we get 1 and 2 pair here, which eliminates that 9 possibility, and the 8 will be here, which gets you a 2 and 2 possibility. So we got all the 5 digits because of the 9, 5 here. So we know that 9 5 would be here, which gives you a 5 and a 2 here as well. What a great Sudoku this was. I really enjoyed this Sudoku. This was one of the higher pointers, a 9 pointer Sudoku in that contest, and there are more such of 9 pointer Sudokus in that contest. So I would really suggest you to go to the contest page, download the Sudoku PDF, and you can still solve the Sudokus, all the 6x6 Sudokus. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Do like and comment if you want us to solve any other Sudoku variant or a puzzle genre, and don't forget to subscribe the channel. Thank you.